first kiss ever, right?
He was my first kiss. Why don't you tell him a bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
Our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked, because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me.
Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher are divorcing after 6 years of marriage and countless tweets about their every move.
Can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity.
Raj, I'm a Bollywood producer. I'm looking for the most delicious thing on the planet.
Secret details about Ashton Kutcher that expose who he really is. Ashton's past holds more than a few jaw-dropping secrets that have left fans and critics wondering who really is Ashton Kutcher. From friendships with Diddy that backfired, to questionable career moves, and even his messy personal relationships, Ashton has had more than his fair share of moments that have come back to haunt him. His relationship with Diddy. An alleged video clip from Ashton Kutcher's Hot Ones appearance, during which Diddy's parties were discussed, has recently resurfaced.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
I've got a lot I can't tell. Can't tell that one either. He can be heard saying, and then he goes, I'm actually cycling through them, before he switches up the conversation and starts talking about something else. When the subject of Diddy's parties comes up, Kutcher seems to fumble a bit and make an odd face, and he makes sure to quickly change the topic. This is probably something to do with Diddy's NDAs. Backing up Danny Masterson. Ashton, Mila, and Danny were thick as thieves after working together on That 70s Show.
Thank you, Hyde, for tonight. It was very special.
The bond between the trio was so strong that even after the cameras stopped rolling, they remained close. But in 2023, things took a dark turn when Danny was found guilty of serious accusations from the early 2000s involving 2 women. This conviction was a culmination of years of allegations, as Danny's reputation had been under fire since at least 2017. Now, when it came time for Danny's sentencing, Ashton and Mila didn't just stay silent or step back. They decided to vouch for Danny's character. The couple wrote personal letters in Danny's defense, hoping to shed light on the friend they believed they knew. But here's the kicker. They expected these letters to stay behind closed doors, a private plea from one friend to another. When the letters went public, however, fans and critics alike were confused. Many couldn't believe that Ashton and Mila were using their voices to advocate for Danny, especially given the serious nature of the accusations. After the backlash came, Ashton and Mila went into immediate damage control mode.
To write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years.
Filming a video to explain their actions and apologize. But the clip didn't go over as well as they'd hoped. For many viewers, the apology felt rehearsed and insincere. Even one of Danny's accusers spoke out, telling journalist Yashar Ali that Ashton and Mila's apology was incredibly insulting and hurtful. It was a situation that left many questioning where Ashton's loyalty lies and whether he fully understood the gravity of his words. The Pop Chips ad fiasco. Back in 2012, Ashton Kutcher starred in a Pop Chips campaign that turned out to be one of his biggest PR blunders. The concept was that Ashton would play different characters in short ads, but the creative team took a seriously misguided turn when they had him portray an Indian character named Raj, complete with a thick accent and brown face makeup. The character was supposed to be a Bollywood producer. That sound cringeworthy? Well, it was, and the backlash was big. The Pop Chips ad quickly got labeled as not great, with people from all over calling out its use of stereotypes. It didn't take long for Indian American voices, including prominent tech entrepreneur Anil Dash, to weigh in. Dash even called the ad a hackneyed, unfunny advertisement featuring Kutcher in brownface talking about his romantic options, with the entire punchline being that he's doing it in a fake Indian outfit and voice. That's it, there's seriously no other gag. Pop Chips tried to salvage the situation by pulling the ad and apologizing, but Ashton stayed silent, never acknowledging the situation. For someone as involved in media and social causes as Ashton, the silence was deafening and left a lasting impression on those who'd seen him as a progressive or inclusive guy. The LinkedIn discussion that backfired. Ashton took another public stumble in 2017 when he tried to spark a meaningful conversation on LinkedIn about women's issues in the workplace. On the surface, it seemed like he had good intentions, but his approach fell flat fast. Ashton posted a list of questions he thought might help shed light on gender issues, But instead of addressing pay gaps or career obstacles, his questions seemed to focus on dating in the workplace. This left readers scratching their heads and questioning his judgment. Even Mila reportedly gave Ashton a hard time about it, seeing as the questions seemed completely out of touch with the real issues women face professionally. After receiving a wave of criticism, Ashton quickly went into apology mode again. He took to Twitter thanking everyone for the feedback, calling it a learning experience. He admitted he'd already offended some folks by asking the wrong questions and said he hoped for space to be wrong in the pursuit of getting it right. Although Ashton's response was more well received than his Pop Chips debacle, it added to the growing list of moments when he seemed out of step with the audience he was trying to connect with. Creepy comments about younger celebs. Old clips have surfaced where he made some very questionable comments about young stars like Hilary Duff and the Olsen twins. During his 2003 run on the show Punk'd, I can't get fucked! Ashton made remarks about Hilary Duff, who was only 15 at the time, saying she was one of those girls we're all waiting for to turn 18.
One of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18.
Ew. He even mentioned the Olsen twins in the same breath, waiting until they come of age.
Along with the Olsen twins.
But it didn't stop there. When Ashton first met Mila, she was just 14 and starting her role on That 70s Show. Ashton, then 19, was already playing her on-screen boyfriend, and the age difference was noticeable enough that he joked about it publicly.
She was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
During an interview on The Rosie O'Donnell Show in 2002, he admitted to being aware of their age gap, calling the situation slightly illegal.
And I'm like thinking like, wait, this is like slightly illegal, right?
He even once commented that Mila looked hotter at 14, a remark that hasn't aged well. With these clips circulating, fans began to see a different side of Ashton Kutcher, one that seemed a little bit too comfortable making comments about young women. A tumultuous marriage with Demi Moore. One of Ashton's most high-profile relationships was with Demi Moore, whom he married in 2005. But by 2013, the marriage was over, and Demi didn't hold back about their time together in her 2019 memoir, Inside Out. Demi revealed that Ashton Kutcher allegedly cheated on her multiple times, and she even shared a painful story about one incident that took place during their 6th anniversary weekend. According to Demi, she and Ashton had agreed to have another person with them when they were getting romantic, occasionally, but she believes he used this as an excuse to justify his infidelity. Their relationship had been rocky for a while though. Early on in their marriage, Demi went through a really sad situation, which led her to struggle with drinks and other things as a way of coping. Instead of showing support though, Demi claims Ashton Kutcher shamed her, allegedly downplaying her struggles and telling her it was all about moderation. For Demi, Ashton's lack of empathy and the repeated cheating became too much to bear, leading to the end of their marriage. Ashton has denied some of the cheating allegations, but he's chosen to stay silent about many of Demi's other claims, which has left fans wondering what really went down behind closed doors. What do you guys think? Is Ashton Kutcher a weirdo? Should he stay out of Hollywood or what? Let us know in the comments, and we hope you have a great day. Peace out.